You're listening to Drive On Live with Jason Wilder. Brought to you by the Belgian Beer Cafe, Graceland, Phuket.
Hello and good afternoon. Sawadee Pinon Krab. This is Drive on Phuket's Live 89.5 with myself, Jason Wilder. Brought to you by the Belgian Beer Cafe at Phuket Graceland Resort and Spa. And I'm not on my own in the box today. I'm joined by a lovely lady, Nadhira.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here today.
I'm so happy you're here because usually I just chat to myself all day.
Oh, well, you can chat with me today.
I know, this is really good because it sort of gets a bit boring. I just kind of drive myself a bit insane.
I will entertain you.
Okay, you're going to be entertaining people tomorrow because the reason why you are here is because you're going to be showing your superstar singing skills at the Hard Rock Cafe Phuket tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, tomorrow it's happening.
So tell us about that. What's going on? Because it's the Battle of the Young Bands 2013, the big finale.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be singing.
I'm going to be singing. You know, I'm excited to be seeing all the bands performing tomorrow because I heard that the age group is between 8 to 20 or something like that.
Yeah, it's around
that.
that.
So, you know, it's exciting. It's my first time here and it's my first time seeing the local acts. And I'm happy to be a part of the event and to headline. And thank you to Hard Rock.
Brilliant, brilliant, because it's a bit of a different angle. Because I'm sure that usually, so let's have a bit of background from you, Nadhira. What do you do and where are you from and stuff?
I'm a singer-songwriter.
Yeah,
I call myself an artist. I'm from Malaysia. I grew up, I spent my formative years outside of Malaysia and came back when I was 18. And I was working a corporate job once upon a time. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for my music. And I'm doing it right now.
Go for the dream.
Go for the dream.
Live
Chasing
the dream.
it. Yeah.
And do you know what? I've checked out some of your material. I went on YouTube because obviously I didn't want to be too sort of like without knowing, a bit naive. So I checked out some YouTube. You've got a beautiful voice, may I say.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Very, very nice.
Thank
You've got you're very sort of like a soulful kind of R&B, it seems to go for you.
I guess so. Pretty much.
Very nice. I saw where were you? You're doing a clip there in one of the videos where you sort of looks like you're in a castle and you're doing an acoustic sort of session with just you and a guitar.
That was in UK.
That was in the UK.
That was in the UK. Yeah, that was for Balcony TV. It's like a worldwide it's a worldwide show that they have in every country, like in Europe, in America, Australia, North America, and everywhere, where independent artists, just go on the show, perform, and get linked worldwide.
Right, okay. And whereabouts? Because it did look a little bit like Manchester.
That was right next to Big Ben.
Oh, is it in London? Right, okay. A bit more south than where I'm from. Because I'm Manchester.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from just outside Manchester.
Just outside Manchester.
Yeah, just outside. A place called Chorley. Represent Chorley
FM.
FM.
All right.
Chorley FM.
All right.
But I'm here now. But anyway, let's talk about your history. How did you get into singing? What was the first thing that... Because I read that you actually started playing piano a little young, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so I first started speaking English when I was living in London. I didn't know a single word of English, but my mom was like, you have to go to school. So I went to school. I didn't know anything, and I had to learn how to speak English. And from there, that was where I took my piano lessons, and I got exposed to music because in UK, it's like part of the curriculum to take music. So I was taking piano at the age of 8 and singing and all that, and that's where it all started.
Excellent, excellent. So, so tomorrow when you're performing, do you bring that in? Do you play piano as well, or is it just more about the performance where you're singing?
It's just going to be about the performance and singing. You know, I haven't had the chance to do anything on the piano and sing throughout my career yet. I haven't done that, but that's going to be one of the tasks that I will be doing.
But you obviously still play, though.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. And what about writing?
Playing.
Is that kind of in your writing process?
I love writing. Yeah, it is. But, these days I work with a lot of producers. So I've got already produced music where I just sit with them and I write to that, So I haven't been composing my own music and beats and stuff like that, but I still play piano like when I just need to let it out, just kind of put your hands on it and just let it flow.
Well, it seems like it's very it's connective instrument, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Like if I'm pissed off or anything, I'll just like
hammer on the keys.
Hammer on the keys and
let it out.
If I'm feeling sad, then like all of a sudden the sad tune is gonna come out,
This is the thing. It seems like people who do that on a guitar, they'll break the strings.
Totally.
But pianos can take it. They're like,
pianos can take. You can bang it as hard as you want.
yeah, dear. Nadhira is saying she can bang it as hard as she wants on Phuket's Live 89.5. But brilliant. Lovely to have you in for a chat. Let's have a little break and then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more about like where you've been, where you've performed, favourite gigs and things like that. Yeah,
Great,
it's a
cool.
pleasure to have you here in the studio.
Thank you, Jason.
And stay with us. We're back in just a little while. Nadhira.
Yes, Jason.
Welcome back. It is a pleasure to have you. We've had some nice comments already.
Thank you so much. I love being here. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And excited? Looking forward to tomorrow?
I am excited. I can't wait to see the bands that's performing tomorrow at Hot Rock.
I know, like I was going to say before, because that's a nice angle. Because usually you'll probably turn up at gigs. You know, you'll maybe there'll be a support band and then you're on, or maybe sort of like in a festival, you just sort of in and out and sort of gone. And TV shows, it's kind of But tomorrow's like actually a battle of the young bands where you'll see some bands playing from their soul.
From their soul, you know, because that's where you play music from your soul.
Exactly, and you know all about that because you've done that. You've been through that, and and you're now a superstar in your own right. Now, thank you ever so much. You've given us an album here.
Yes,
which
called
is
12 Shades.
12 Shades.
Yeah.
Is this how many albums have you got now?
This is my second one. I'm working on a mixtape right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, is it sort of a different sort of voyage from the first one?
It's a more like badass kind of R&B and like maybe a little bit more swearing and
yes, bit rude, bit racy,
a little bit more rude, you know. Than like, it's not for the radio, so
I like the sound of it already. Well, you're gonna have to tell me which songs I can actually play.
No, you can. On my albums, everything is like radio.
Oh right, okay,
radio,
okay, but
it's clean.
All right, okay, cleaned up for radio.
Cleaned up.
Nice. Okay, now that's sort of album wise. Now, who've you worked with so far?
I've worked with Indonesian reggae ambassador Ras Muhammad.
Right.
He's amazing. He's coming up in the scene there, and also with Meja One, which is a known artist from Canada. Ronnie Jones from Australia. Tom Diesel, you know, and I'm gonna be working with a new artist from Melbourne soon. I will be shooting a music video this Sunday.
Excellent. Yeah. Right, and that's going to lead me on to what I was going to ask you then, because I watched, as I said, a few YouTube clips. The video for, I can't remember, it starts off with a guy sort of on the phone.
Oh, right. Tear Us Apart.
Tear Us Apart,
Apart. That's my number one hit.
I love that. I love that. Yes, brilliant. It's
what do you think of my acting skills?
I thought you were brilliant. I'm a fan.
My friends tell me like I suck at acting.
Oh,
you
come
know?
on.
So I think I need to go for acting classes. And
that's your friends. They're always going to be like, they're probably just embarrassed to be watching you do it. You know what I mean? What? You're a superstar. Stop it. We can't watch. You're Nadhira. You're our friend from ages ago.
Yeah.
But no, I like it because it's like the guy's there and he's kind of saying, yeah, I'll be on my way. And you're like, yeah, who's that in the background?
Yeah.
Some girls will say, what's going on? Those girls laughing. And he's like, it ain't nothing, baby. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we start.
Anyway, it's good. So that's Never Tear
Us Apart.
Oh, it's Tear Us Apart,
Tear Us Apart. Not the In Excess song.
I was going to say, because Paloma Faith has just covered that. You'd be competing with Paloma there.
Oh.
You don't need to do that.
I don't stand a chance.
No, you're better. She doesn't stand a chance.
Nah,
I
don't
say that. I'll tell her the other way around when she comes in for an interview. But basically, no, check that out. So that's Tear Us Apart. You can see it on YouTube. Check out Nadhira's skills acting. You can judge how good she is. She's good. She's really good. Now, also, where have you gigged around the world? Where's been your favourite places to go?
My favourite place, I totally enjoyed my showcase at France in Cannes.
All right.
Cannes,
because you were like a representative sort of there.
I was a representative.
Oh, right, repping.
Yeah. I was totally repping the country,
you
yo.
So repping that,
so
yo.
repping it.
Oh, bear repping, yeah?
Yeah.
As we might say from the UK style, yo.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, bear repping, yeah. Bear means a lot of like, or just showing it
so
real.
So I'd be repping.
You're bear repping, yeah. So how was that? That was cool. So I've never been to Cannes.
Cannes, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. So after Cannes, I also did a little performance in London as well.
Where did you play in London?
Troy Bar. It's this place called Troy Bar.
Okay.
It's an amazing place. It's a hip hop R&B joint. and like everyone who was singing and doing performance, they were soulful as hell, you know, and I totally enjoyed myself there.
Oh, it's got a massive scene. London's just got a massive scene for every
scene.
kind of every
Amazing,
kind of music, but
Yeah.
definitely there's a big R&B and soul sort of scene in there. So that's cool. And what about going back to Malaysia, doing gigs in Malaysia?
I have gigs going on in Malaysia. I've got one on the 9th coming up, and I love Malaysia.
And do you speak Malaysian
I
still?
do speak Malaysian still. Of course, I have to. It's my mother tongue.
Bagus,
Bagus, sangat bagus.
bagus. Berapa harga?
Berapa harga? 10 ringgit.
Jalan-jalan.
Jalan-jalan.
I don't know if because I've spent some time in Indonesia. I think it's a bit.
It's similar.
It's a bit similar.
Similar.
Yeah?
I used to live there in Indonesia. For a
Okay.
bit, yeah.
And bagus.
Bagus.
Jalan. That's the main thing. You people sort of try and talk to you, and you're like going, "Oh, jalan. I'm just having a walk." Yeah,
What
I'm
are you
just
doing?
walking.
Jalan-jalan. Oh, bagus.
Oh, bagus.
Yeah.
Okay, jalan. Okay, brilliant. So tomorrow, what are people going to expect? How what's your set full of tomorrow? The zest.
Well, I'm just gonna, tone down the mood because when with the bands, I'm assuming that it's all rock and like really hard kind of music, right?
Quite a lot of it is kind of
Yeah.
like rock based.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of the bands are rock based.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be toning it down for them and give them like a different flavor,
Excellent. So this is any listeners who are going tomorrow, which we strongly recommend you do. Support the youth and the talent on the island. The Battle of the Young Bands 2013. You get to see a superstar as well. Nadhira will be playing as well. Around what time are you on?
I think about 7.
About 7 o'clock. Yeah. Excellent. Nadhira, it's been a pleasure. Thank you ever so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Have a
Jason.
brilliant time while you're here in Phuket.
Thank you.
Enjoy Thailand.
I will.
And all the best to you.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to your set.
All right.
Kabom.
Bye.
Bye.